guys, it's Ashley with Pugs and Pearls, and we're continuing on with some of this holiday polish that I am reviewing for you guys. Today it's going to be the ESSIE Winter Collection, and this is kind of like their holiday collection as well. And I have the small minis. I didn't pick up any of the large size bottles because really these are the ones that I wanted out of the collection. So let's go ahead and get into it. So guys, if we take an up close look, this first one is called Satin Sister, Getting Groovy, Party on a Platform, and Ready to Boa. So I kind of get like a party vibe. It sounds like somebody's partying, they're dancing, they're getting their groove on from the names of this collection. And just overall, when you look at the collection, it looks like a very traditional holiday color set. You've got gold, you've got red, you've got green, then you've got kind of like a weird brown with some like red copper shimmer. So we're going to go ahead and get into each polish. I'm going to show you swatches on the swatch wheel, and then we're going to talk a little bit more about them in depth. So guys, one thing I do want to mention about these ESSIE nail polishes is that they do have a very thin brush. It's kind of like a long, thin, I would say applicator, which isn't bad, but it's actually, it makes polish application pretty easy. I know some people preferred like the fat, wider brushes, which I do like, but I don't mind these brushes. I think they work really well. And then also a big plus that I want to mention is ESSIE puts the name of all of their polish on the bottom of the bottles, which for me, this is kind of a big deal because I have a lot of OPIs and I have a lot of other nail polish brands that have minis that they do not put the name. So I think it's really nice that the names are on here, especially if I get these like mixed up. I know what's what when I'm going to use it. Alright guys, first up is this really, really pretty dark green cream. So I'm going to give you an up close look. Here it is. It is a 1 to 2 coat formula. I would say it took me 2, but I almost got it done in 1. It's a very, very smooth cream. And as you can tell, it is a deep, deep green, but I also see a little bit of blue. Like I see a hint of blue in this polish. And I think even in the camera, it's coming up a little bit more blue, but I promise it's a very, very dark green with a tinge of blue in it. So here it is on the swatch wheel. Again, I did 2 coats. I think you can see, again, it's got that dark green with a hint of blue. Alright guys, next up, this one's called Getting Groovy, and this is again another 1 to 2 coater. I think you could pretty much do it in 1, but I did 2 just for the purposes of this video. And it is a very traditional kind of true yellow gold chrome, which again, I think is a really pretty and very, you know, not original, but it's a very pretty holiday type color. So here it is, 2 coats on the swatch wheel. I think it's really gorgeous. It has a little bit of a blingy factor. With chromes, you do have to be concerned about streaking, but I'll be honest, I don't really see it on this. I feel like ESSIE, one thing I can say about their formula is that it evens out. Like even if you're not that great at polish, I feel like lately when I use their swatches or when I swatch their polish, it levels out. The polish does a great job of making you look good. So this one, I cannot tell a lot of streaking. I think it's a really good yellow chrome. Alright guys, next up we have Party on a Platform, and this is a gorgeous red cream. Now this is a very, very traditional, I think like holiday red cream. I think this is a standard, everybody needs a red cream in their collection. This one took me 1 to 2 coats to get it opaque. I have 2 coats on the swatch wheel, almost opaque in 1 though. So again, these formulas are pretty nice, and again, I just think this is a true nice holiday red. So here it is on the swatch wheel. Again, it's a little bit of a darker holiday red, but it's very, very nice. It's still very vibrant. This was a very, very smooth and easy formula to use. I think it was one of the smoothest in this collection. Alright guys, now next up, this one is one that really throws me for a loop. It is such a different kind of color to throw in what I consider like a winter holiday collection. You saw green, red, and gold, which are again super traditional holiday, and then they throw in this brown shimmer and it's gorgeous. In the bottle, if you look up closely, it's a deep brown, almost has some red tones. I think there's some red and gold and copper shimmer in there. It's actually got a lot of depth for a brown polish, and I can't say that I am a big fan of brown polish, but this is very attractive. It just has a beautiful depth to it. Now the one thing that really stunk about this is when I opened it, and I'll show you, I could tell it was not sealed correctly. I don't know if you can see, but there's a lot of polish that has dried around the outside of the bottle, And this happened, it must have happened in shipping, because normally I never have this problem, but obviously the polish leaked a little bit. It did not make the seal very good, and so this polish started to dry out. It was very thick when I was putting it on the swatch wheel. Ironically though, it came out super glossy. There's no bumps. It actually came out super good. Now this is probably not a polish I could use. I don't think it'll work on my nails. It's just a really thick formula, and again, that's not because of the actual ESSIE formula, it's because of what happened to it in shipping. But I just want you to see the gorgeous depth of this like bread brown shimmer. I mean, it is really, really pretty. This is something that, even though, and again, did I say the name of it? It's called Ready to Boa. I think this is a really unique color, and I really want to purchase it. I'm going to try to find this in the full size, and I am going to try to do just a plain manicure with it because it is so pretty. And I'm just sad that this one isn't going to work out. Like I said, I don't know how it showed up so well on the swatch wheel without getting like really, really nasty, but I had to like plaster it on because it's like paint. It's like thick paint at this point. So anyway, it is gorgeous, and I'll show you another shot just so you can see. It's got a lot of depth, and I love polish that is just more than one dimension. I feel like this is a really unique polish that I want to get another one of if I can find it. So guys, without further ado, out of all of these, I have to say, I think it'll be no surprise that this one is my pick just because it is so unique and so pretty. It's got a red, brown, gold, and copper vibe to it. It's just special. I don't know, like I like unique things. I do love the traditional holiday colors. I think they're all great. You don't have to worry about the formulas. Most of these are awesome, and again, 1 to 2 coats, these are gonna get done. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little review of ESSIE's winter collection. You will have to let me know, did you purchase any yourself in the comments below, or did you just have a favorite? Let me know, and I will talk to you guys there, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!